Doherty, last name Slaughterback. It's a wide body Airbus, manufactured by Airbus, and we use it to haul freight between here and Memphis, Tennessee.
How much freight can you put on? You know?
I'm pretty sure it's the average, the payload, like max payload's around 90,000 pounds.
And what is there anything sort of different about this aircraft from the commercial airliner that people would use?
Yeah, big thing, no seats. It's all where your luggage would go. That's all designed to carry freight, upper and lower deck.
My name is Joseph DePato. I'm a paramedic with Penn State Hershey Lifeline. American Eurocopter Dolphin N3. It has two 1,000 horsepower twin shaft-driven turbo engines. Flies at about 180. Typically, we fly about 2 to 2.5 hours on ticket fuel. We are an instrument flight rated helicopter, meaning we can fly in all type of adverse weather conditions, excluding lightning and icing. We fly about 4 times a day for our program. All of our pilots have greater than 20 years of military experience. All of them are air transport pilot rated pilots. So it's one of the highest ratings that our pilots can achieve. So they're the ones that man the aircraft. We have a staff of 8 pilots, all full-time with 1 part-time. Try and think here. The aircraft weighs a little over 9,500 pounds. We can carry a crew complement of up to 7 personnel, which includes the pilot, the paramedic, nurse, especially crew and patient.
This is one of our trainer boards. It's a cockpit instrumentation system, and our students have to learn how to work on every aspect of the aircraft. So that trainer board will help them with the cockpit instrumentation. Our students are working towards their airframe and power plant license with the Federal Aviation Administration. So they learn how to build their own AM radio, electronics, electricity. They take apart reciprocating piston jet engines and put them back together as part of the curriculum. And then at the end of 16 months, they test for the Federal Aviation Administration airframe and power plant license. And we're located in Hagerstown, Maryland. Our main campus is in Pittsburgh, and then we have campuses in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and Youngstown, Ohio.
Alright, it starts here, goes through, this is the induction, and then it sits here, it spins, and compresses the air, and then goes through here, and these vanes send it through here, and mixes with the fuel, and it gets ignited, combusts, goes through here, and it actually helps spin this whole shaft here, and also spins this shaft as the hot air comes through. And then which in turn spins that shaft air, and it can be attached to a propeller, a gearbox, whatever they want it to use for. And then exhaust comes out through here.
The other engine over there is a piston engine that goes in like the smaller aircraft.
And I know that. That's a Lycoming engine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And our students, they have to take those apart and put them back together as part of their instruction.
Yep.
And the cutaway, it's the turbine, and they have to do the same thing. They take apart turbine engines and put them back together. But use the cutaways for instructional purposes to show the students, hey, what's in there? How do you operate it?
My name is Randy Olsch. I'm the, as I said, the owner of the plane. Flight Design Light Sport. We use it primarily for flight training down here at Apley. We've been down there for about 2 years, a little bit less than 2 years. Just training for light sport, for a sport pilot, and for private, commercial, for ATP. It has all the abilities of the standard competitor, which would be like a Cessna 172. Great on fuel burn. It's a really nice plane to work with.
Joyce Norris, and this is Jeff Rogerio, and our company is called Sensory. When somebody comes to us, they either have, they've been on the computer all day long.
And traveling, And on the computer.
Okay. And so there are traps right in here. They're trap muscles get real short in tissue. And so what we do, we release that.
And do you do this like before they go on the flight or after? Or?
You have to be a ticketed passenger to get to us. We're at gate 83. And if you're flying out, then you can get to us. It's $1 a minute. Some other treatments are a little more, aromatherapy added, foot reflex massage. But this takes out all the tension in your neck, in your head. If you have a headache, you want to get rid of that headache before you're airborne.
And
so we work all the muscles, the capitis muscles, deep underneath here. The cervical, the thoracic, and your lumbar region. All the stress and the tightness in there, we release that so that you can enjoy your flight.
My name is Captain Shuntich. First name is Peter, and I'm both a safety officer for the squadron and a supply officer, and I also act as public relations officer. Basically, we have a fleet of small aircraft like this. We actually have the largest fleet in the United States for the purpose of search and rescue. Our pilots are all licensed pilots. Some are instructors, and they do go out on missions, and we also do training missions. Part of it is for search and rescue operations. Part of it is for drug interdiction. It's in support of Homeland Security and the United States Air Force because we are an auxiliary of the United States Air Force.
Basically, it's an aircraft rescue firefighting vehicle. Airports that are certificated are required to have a level of aircraft rescue firefighting protection. We're required to have these ARC vehicles here, and basically what they do is they deal with aircraft fires. If there were to be an aircraft accident, that we can actually flow. Our agent is foam that we flow. These vehicles produce foam. This vehicle here carries 1,500 gallons of water and 200 gallons of foam. The other one is 3,000 gallons of water and 420 gallons of foam. Our primary job is when we get there is to provide a rescue path for any passengers on the plane so that they can escape to safety. And then, of course, we have crew here also to provide we have an Air Guard fire department that can assist with rescue.